to you guys about trees. All right, right there, I probably lost half of you. You guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh, really? Trees? How boring. But no, you guys gotta hear me out. I wanna tell you why I'm on my way right now to go buy trees when I literally live in a forest. The vast majority of our property is woods. So why would I wanna plant trees? I wanna tell you about that and share you a little bit about the rest of our day today. So I'm on my way to pick up trees that I had ordered this spring. It's from the county's like sewer and water company or whatever. Somehow they sell these. They're basically tiny little saplings of trees. And so I've ordered cherry and birch and maple because basically this property that we live on has been logged extensively twice. The first time was really bad. It was logged for probably at least a good solid month and a half. Our neighbors talked about how destructive the whole thing was, and they were there illegally, and the bank had to come and kick them off. It was a mess, and they left a disaster. So when we bought the property, it was so bad. There was spots now that are beautiful and green and lush because we've done so much work to it that were literally just covered in treetops. And then we had huge ruts all the way through the property. The original owners had put nice cross-country ski trails in through the woods, and the loggers had probably accessed most of the area using those trails, and so they were completely ruined. It was awful. It was so terrible. And so in order for us to be able to fix the damage done by the loggers, we decided that we would have it logged again. One, we wanted to be able to clear land to make pasture. And also the logging provided us the money to be able to spend on fixing the trails with heavy machinery and all that. I mean, it was just a mess. So I have felt from the very beginning that it's my role to, as caretaker of this property, to replenish the hardwoods that are in it. And so I slowly am adding these trees back into the landscape of this property so that I don't have just a pine forest, but I have a pine and hardwood forest. Apparently I went to the wrong place. I was at the dump. I'm not supposed to be at the dump. I'm supposed to be at the soil and water. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I went to 3 different places. Finally found my little basket. So now I'm heading home, grabbing Chris a coffee, because we need good coffee in the house, and getting to work putting these in the ground. I have black cherry, river birch, dogwood, and sugar maple. I thought I was just getting 20 trees. I thought I was going to get 5 of each, but I got 10 of each. So now I have 40 trees to put in the ground today. Okay then. These are black-eyed Susans, which I love. They're like my favorite flower. And these are irises, which do really well near the water. So I'm gonna put these by the pond. I need my gloves too, so I want those. And I need the pointy shovel. No, I don't want flat, I want pointy. Spade. Awesome, yep, lock it up. And off we go. Oh, I'm thinking over here, but maybe not. Maybe that's not a good idea. Yeah, we'll go this way. Oh, look at this. Is the wind. The wind knocks the stuff down after all that wind. Okay, our trail is blocked by this tree here, but this area is very wet, and it's actually usually more wet than this. And so we thought we'll put the birch in this area back here. So we have some sun, some clearing, and we need some new life. So birches are going here. That's a pretty good root system on it. I might need to dig more than I thought. Okay, this is proving to be harder than I thought. Really. I feel like we're hitting rock. It's like all rock. I mean, it's like just all rock. Damn rocks. All right, I think we're close on this one. Finally, we're close. Close. All right. The first one is in the ground. Pray it grows. It's a cherry tree, black cherry. It'll be beautiful, beautiful wood one day, about 50 years from now. Okay, I finally found a good place. And this is actually where I was thinking in my mind I wanted to put these trees originally. And it is the best place. It is, the only thing I'm afraid of is that it's like Grand Central Station for deer. But even if half of these trees survive, I'm gonna be happy. So here, Joe, you can look at this ground underneath these pine trees. Look how much nicer this is compared to that dirt or the rocks that we were hitting down. I mean, I can just one-hand it. Isn't that beautiful? Thank goodness Joe's helping out. I'm dead. We moved over here because we're putting in the last of the birch, and we're on the backside of our pond. This is probably where I'll put the irises, back in here. But we're having a hard time finding a good place to dig these last two birch. I'm telling you, these guys are stubborn.
Well, maybe.
I'm exhausted. We still have 5 dogwoods and 2 sugar maples that need to go in the ground, but I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it in me. So we're gonna see if anybody wants to take these from us, because we've already put in like 34 trees, something like that. So, all right, I think I'm gonna chill out. Tomorrow I will work on the flowers that I got. All right. I'm done for the day. Well, not quite. I still have dinner to make, but Chris is outside still finishing up the wood, and I'm in here starting to prep dinner. What's for dinner, you ask? Oh, well, thanks for asking. I'll tell you. Dinner today is a basic, classic Padgett dinner. Something I make on a regular basis because it's easy and the kids like it. It really has 2 ingredients. It has link sausage that I cut up into little medallions, and it has cabbage that I will shred up, kind of slice it up. The cabbage goes in first. I put the sausage on top of it, and I season it with some salt, and I bake it until it is, I want the sausage just to be really good and cooked through, with the sausage on top of the cabbage, the juices drip down into the cabbage, and it's so yummy. I'll serve that with some steamed peas, and maybe I think we might have some leftover rice. I don't know, we'll see what we have, but that's a super easy meal, and I'm gonna get to work on that. The strips of cabbage, the better it is, because it cooks faster and it cooks softer, and it turns out a little bit like sauerkraut, but without the soury taste. That's what I found, that my kids didn't like sauerkraut's soury taste, and so this is a much better option. This is amazing salt. It's comes in a coarse, it's Himalayan salt, ancient salt, coarse, and it's so good, so good. And you might think, my word, look at this massive amount of cabbage we have here. But it will press down and end up maybe about half of the height of this after it's cooked with the sausage. Guys, we do really appreciate all of your encouragement. We appreciate you tuning in and participating in our life. We hope that it encourages you and inspires you to go and make for yourself your own happy place. Please subscribe, like and comment the videos, share our channel, and we'll see you here in a couple days for our next one, and as we just live this crazy life. God bless.